Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome back to Unbound Soul Tarot. I'm Helen, and this time we are going to be looking at the angelic messages that the angels who wish to speak to you have for you. So yeah, that's the gist of today's reading. We are going to be looking at some unconditional love filled messages, and who doesn't like those? So we're going to start with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck over here. We're going to see what the angels are applauding you on at this time, which means what have you been doing that is in alignment with your highest good. Also, what is still blocked within you, or what the angels want you to pay attention to. And lastly, what kind of angelic blessing is coming your way. And then we're going to get into the Ethereal Visions Tarot, and we're going to get some more information about the angelic messages, hopefully. Now, please remember, guys, this is a general reading, so not all of the messages are going to resonate with every single one of you. Just take what is for you and leave everything else behind. Okay, let's get straight to it. So, what are the angels proud of, Taurus, for? What are the angels applauding Taurus on? Whoa. Okay, we have two. And I was only planning on taking one, but because they both wanted to come out, well, what can you do? We have Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards, and She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. So both extremely feminine energies. One is very earthy, which is, well, that's you. It's kind of like the Empress card, actually, this lady over here. So it is your card in essence, because the Empress card is Venusian and Venus is your ruling planet. So yeah, this is you. This is very earthy, but then this is more so like watery, more so deep and intuitive, and feminine in a more mystical sense. So, but this is what the angels are proud of you for. So maybe you have, ooh, mountains, stand your ground. So maybe you have been tapping more into your feminine energy. Again, regardless of what your actual gender is or how you identify, it's not important. We're talking about energy and not gender. So yeah, but this is very powerful. This is very much like standing in your power and knowing your worth. Stand your ground, yeah. It seems that you have been very much standing up for who you are and what you're capable of. Very powerful energy. Oh my goodness, wasn't your last week's reading that you were a powerhouse or something? This is so crazy. So yeah, it seems like the angels are very, very proud of you for embodying that energy. But let's look at what is still blocked within you. What is still blocked within Taurus? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, of course you have two. Okay. We have Eagle, see from a higher perspective, and Great Teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Both of these are actually really spiritual cards. Both the Eagle and this Great Teacher. So, but this is the block within you. Okay, I'm going to have to scoop those over, like, somehow. I'm not sure exactly, but okay. Right? Is that straight? Feels like it is. Let's look at the underlying energy. Oh my God, are you, is this a joke? We have High Priestess, harness mystic power, like, wow. This is like a trifecta of like really, really powerful feminine energy. But then because this is again more of this like spiritual energy, it's okay. It's crazy. It really is. I feel like you have probably 3 of the most spiritual cards come out in the deck. I might be mistaken, but that's what it feels like. Okay, let's look at the last card as well, and then we'll get into them. Let's see what kind of angelic blessing is coming your way. What kind of angelic blessing is coming Taurus's way? Ah, this is so beautiful. We have Stag, trust and thrive. Oh, I love that card. I love that card. Oh, and the wise one, grow within your current situation, is your underlying energy for the whole reading. Okay. Wow. So, okay, let me kind of move those a bit. Okay. Right, so let me, again, if this is not your first reading that you are doing with me, you know that I kind of like to take some time and kind of feel my way through these cards first, and then I'll start talking about them. Okay, so this is what I'm getting with you guys. So starting off with the first energy, this is what the angels are proud of you for. And as I said, with these, I feel a very wholesome, a very like fully rounded, or I'm not sure what the right term is. It's not coming to me, this expression, but full rounded, is that it? Well, anyway, this feels very wholesome in the sense that you seem to be like kind of reclaiming your power, really standing firm in it, and kind of expressing yourself from a very true, a very authentic place. And again, especially with the she-wolf, Unleash the Wild Within, I feel that this is like some form of like deep, intuitive, mystical aspect of you that you are also kind of bringing more and more to the front. If this is something that you have already done, and this is something that you are currently operating in, then that's amazing. But if this is something that you're still in the kind of process of coming into grips with, then it seems that the more you focus on it, the more growth it is going to bring. The more you'll be able to reap from this energy. But again, this is a very powerhouse kind of energy, which is exactly what the last week's reading was all about. So if you haven't seen that one, I recommend that you watch it. But yeah, so this is amazing. This is you being in your power, being in your authenticity, and expressing your true self to others without being fearful of any like judgment or criticism or any of that. Like, it's not wearing any masks, right? Just being who you are and reveling in it. But then we have this eagle and the great teacher as something that is still blocked within you, or something that the angels want you to pay attention to. So actually what I'm feeling with this is that it's almost like you could spend more time on your spiritual practices, because this feels very earthy to me, very like physical, especially with the lady, but even the she-wolf, as I said, it's like it's a deeper, more mystical, feminine aspect within you, but it still feels like, because those two cards came out together, they are almost like they're tied. They're like they're two halves making one whole energy. And because this is a part of you, I feel like it's still very much physical. It's very much in a physical form. I hope that it's making sense to you guys, but it's really difficult to explain the energy that I'm getting with these. So I'm doing my best with the wording. But yeah, this feels like you you could really benefit from doing more meditations, or doing more yoga, or doing more journaling, doing anything that like gets you in touch with the more spiritual side of life, that gets you in touch with your higher self, or your spirit guides, or angels, right? Whoever you identify with, whoever you resonate with. It feels like you're like you could be more in touch with them. You could have a stronger connection with them. Because I feel like, yeah, they would be able to help you grow and expand even more yeah, it's almost like this physical side is amazing and you have that down, which is beautiful. But yeah, this more like spiritual side is something that you could pay more attention to. And now we have this stag, trust and thrive, which is the blessing that is coming your way. So with this, I feel like it's almost like blending these two energies together, where it's kind of almost like taking the pressure off of you, taking the pressure off of your physical self to constantly like do and achieve and make some things happen and create this abundance for yourself. It's almost like it's easing that side of you and allowing the spiritual, the universal forces who are working alongside you. It's allowing those to kind of come in and help bring these beautiful things to you. So this is almost like you working in a beautiful balance and harmony with the universe and bringing in even greater results from where you are right now. And again, this is the underlying energy, right? Grow within your current situation. So I feel like, as it says, your current situation is already amazing, but there's still growth, there's still room for expansion, there's still room for development. And I feel like that's where this more spiritual side is going to come in and help you. So that's amazing. But I also want to look at what the tarot has to say. As always, it's always very interesting. So let's see what you can do to continue walking down this aligned path of yours. How can Taurus keep continuing down their most aligned path? Oh, wow, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles. This was the underlying energy for Aries reading as well, I feel like. Yeah. But anyway, we have some earth energy come through, which is not surprising. As I said, this feels very earthy, very physical. But with this, I almost feel like I want to say that the best way for you to move forward is to constantly keep yourself in a state of a beginner mindset, where you're focused on your goals, focused on your dreams, right? But that you constantly leave room for experiencing new things, for experimenting, for branching out, and being willing to put yourself in new situations. Because with the Ten of Swords in reverse, it feels very much like when things end, or when certain things are going to kind of leave your life, certain experiences when you are done with them, maybe even certain connections in your life when you are done with them, there has to be this willingness to let those go and to focus on the new, to, as I said, to constantly be in a beginner mindset where you're just willing to try out new things, where you don't get bogged down or stuck in the past, in past situations, in past experiences, in past connections. It's very forward looking, and it's also, again, it's very courageous, it's very bold, which, as I said, I feel like that's something that you have down. This is the powerhouse energy that you have within you, and this is what, again, the angels are applauding you on. So the way that you can keep walking on your most aligned path is by having this self-reliance, by having this self-belief and trust, and again, just constantly looking towards the future and not getting sucked into any past or any outdated experiences, things, people, connections, anything like that. To constantly be willing to experience the new, to face the new with enthusiasm and openness. So yeah, well, that's that. Let's look at where this block within you is rooted in. What is the cause of this block within you? Oh, we have one. Oh, we have the Page of Swords in reverse with the Artist. Okay, I want one more. Why is this block here? Oh. Oh, and the Empress in reverse. Interesting. As I said, this is kind of like the Empress card and this is your energy. Oh, the Three of Swords again? Seriously? Wow. The Three of Swords came out for Aries as well. So, very interesting. And again, you have 2 threes coming out. With this, I kind of feel like for some of you, you might be struggling with letting go of control, letting go of not being in the driver's seat and not having full reign of what is going on in your life and what you kind of spend your energy and your efforts on. And it's interesting that I'm getting that energy because that's kind of what this next card is bringing in for you. That's the blessing that is coming your way. But yeah, with this Three of Swords being the underlying energy, it's like this. It's almost like there's some kind of beef. Okay, that's going to sound so strange, and I apologize beforehand. But it's almost like, this is what I'm getting. It's almost like you have some kind of beef with the universe or with your spiritual guides or with angels or anyone in the angelic realm or the kind of energetic realm that you resonate with. There seems to be some kind of beef where it's almost like you don't trust them or you don't trust the universe or you don't trust your spirit guides to actually come in and help you. Now, this Three of Swords could also indicate that there may have been some past experiences where you may have hoped on some kind of support or relied on any kind of energetic support and it didn't come through for you. So you were left disappointed and again, it seems like there's some form of like past experience that made you lose faith in the universe or any like energetic support in general. So yeah, with this Empress in reverse, it's like, and actually with the Page of Swords as well, it's like you don't want to give up control because you don't believe that they can actually help you, that the spiritual side and the energetic realm is actually going to do anything beneficial for you. That's interesting. It's really interesting. But that's literally what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting with this block for you guys. Or this resistance to the more spiritual side of things. Even though, as I said, it feels like you could really benefit from it. If it's just so that you could ground yourself more and get more in touch with Mother Earth, with Gaia, because especially for you, you're an earth sign as well. You really, really, really need that connection because otherwise you can be feeling like really scattered and all over the place, and it's just, yeah, it feels like you definitely could benefit from getting in touch with nature and grounding yourself, because again, it's going to help you release any tension, any pressure that you may be feeling from all of this, from all of this going and doing and achieving, and if you don't ground, if you don't let that pressure go somewhere, you might run into the risk of getting burnt out. So yeah, it's just something to be mindful of. And even though you may feel like disappointment towards the energetic realm, which is kind of what I'm feeling with this Three of Swords, this disbelief and disappointment, just give it a try. Give it a try, because it's seriously, it's just going to kind of help get your mind in the right place and help kind of align you energetically. And again, even if it doesn't bring in any like physical results for you, by like meditating and being in touch with the spirit realm, it's going to help you a lot in your energetic space. It's going to help keep you balanced. But anyway, moving forward, let's look at the stag, trust and thrive, because as I said, this is what's coming towards you, and I kind of feel like this is tied to this energy. So it's going to be very interesting to see what you can expect with this. What can Taurus expect with this angelic blessing? Whoa. Okay. We have the Two of Swords with the Sun in reverse with the Hierophant, which is actually your card. So you have some major arcana coming out as well. Let's see. Ooh, the Seven of Swords in reverse. We love when the Seven of Swords is in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna put those over here. Right, so let me look at these energies. Two of Swords, the Sun in reverse, and the Hierophant. It's kind of releasing you from getting stuck in situations where you don't know what to do, or things are not going your way, or things are not progressing in the way that you want to. It's not going to let you get like sucked into any like negativity and any like beaten down energy that I'm kind of getting with the Sun in reverse. Even though like the Sun is the most positive card in the deck, and even if it's in reverse, it's still positive. But it's almost like, because it's coming out with the Two of Swords, I kind of get like any situations, any obstacles that you might come across on your journey, where, as I said, things are not moving in the way that you want them to, or we're just not happy with the situation and you don't exactly know how to move forward. With the Hierophant, because this is you, I feel a sense of calm. I feel a sense of peace. Again, where you like almost, where you release this like attachment to any specific outcome, or where you release your attachment to how things are supposed to go, where you release your attachment to like any form of control or stress or anxiety that you might be feeling with this standstill energy. And it's almost like you're just going to let things be. You're not going to start like panicking or trying to do things just for the sake of doing them. It's very wise. It's very peaceful. It's very, very knowing and very stable energy that I'm getting with the Hierophant. So yeah, with this energy that, as I said, which feels like you're just going to kind of relinquish control and kind of start working alongside with the universe, or with your spirit guides, with angels. It's going to help you kind of find the peace and the calm and the trust and faith in situations that may be testing your resolve, that may be testing you in general. It's you coming out of difficult situations and flying colors, because there's no worrying, there's no anxiety, there's no like pressure on you to do something or to fix the situation, because it's just you're working alongside the universe, and you just know that things are going to work out. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. I hope that it made sense to you and that you got something from this reading. I really, really do. This is such a positive reading. Like you really don't have anything too much to worry about, or even the aspect that the angels want you to kind of pay attention to is rather minor, if I'm completely honest, because you seem to be doing really, really well. But again, it's just grounding yourself and letting the spirit realm come and help you is going to take the pressure off of your shoulders. So anyway, as I said, that's where I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for watching this reading. And if this resonated with you, if it gave you something useful, then please consider giving me a thumbs up. It would mean so much to me, and it would let me know that I've actually been of help to you, which is very, very, very important to me. And also, if you haven't already, but if you enjoyed my energy and my kind of doing tarot readings, then don't forget to subscribe as well, so that you wouldn't miss out on all the future fun we're going to have together. And yeah, I'm sending you so much love and light, guys. Please take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you very soon in my next reading. Bye bye.